And hey there, it's me, Mudlink, and welcome to the final bonus episode of the Professor Layton and the Curious Village Let's Play. So last time, we took a look at most of the bonuses within this game, took care of all the bonus puzzles that aren't from the Wi-Fi puzzles, and yep, this time we're going to be taking on Wi-Fi puzzles. It's actually going to be my first time going through them. I still have the answers on the side because I don't want to take forever. So let's get started from 5 to 4. Wi-Fi puzzle number 1. A set of matches are arranged so they form 5 squares. To solve this puzzle, you need to change the number of squares below from 5 to 4 by moving exactly 2 matches. Your 4 squares must be uniform in size, and you must use all your matches when forming the squares. No, hang on, I messed that up. That's it, yeah. And you don't get any picker ads for this.
There we go.
Also, because of the difference in the release dates, the UK and the US versions have different, dates for it. Although what that 000 is, I have no idea, but we'll figure it out after. Now, treasure chests. Although all 6 chests appear to be of equal value, in actuality, one of the chests differs from the rest. Choose a chest that has a different total value. This one's a little bit more tricky to look at, but you just gotta look at the blue squares. You'll notice this one has slightly more than the others. That's the only difference.
There we go.
So it looks like here.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Good eye. The puzzle is all about how keen an eye you have for details. Really hoping there's no sliding puzzles in this. How many times does the number 9 appear within whole numbers between 1 and 100? So we'll just save you time. You just have to count it all in your head. 20.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
Sorry, the answer is 20. Even if you try to count the nines, the many nines between 1 and 100, it's easy to mess up and forget one along the way. What a tricky puzzle. Aliens? Famous space explorer has just discovered a new planet and landed on its surface to investigate further. During his 3-hour investigation, he counted 379 male octopleans, 493 female octopleans, and 125 that had the features of both male and female octopleans. Right now, how many aliens are there on this new planet? This one's a funny one. Uno.
I think I've got it.
Say, it's their planet, so you're the alien.
Professor, I've solved it.
Right. The answer is there's one alien, the explorer. From the octoplean's point of view, the strange visitor for another planet is as alien as they come. Four horses are running around a course made up of several concentric circles. Horse A runs 1 lap an hour on its course. Horse B runs 2 laps an hour on its course. Horse C runs 3 laps an hour on its course. Horse D runs 4 laps an hour on its course. All 4 horses line up at the start of the circle and start running their course at the same time. How many minutes will it take until all 4 horses are lined up nose to nose on a straight line again? Now, this one's a little bit odd from what it looked like from the answer, and I'm still a little bit confused about it.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Oh, I see. Horses will be lined up nose to nose 30 minutes after they begin running. Despite the fact that 2 horses will be on the far side of the track, the 4 horses will still be lined up nose to nose. Yeah, so it's even if it's in opposite directions, yeah. That's actually cool. Cut the cake. I hope there's no long ones, please. Just be cute. Cute. Short ones, that's it. To cut the cake. When viewed from above, the slice of cake below is an equilateral triangle. Your goal is to produce 4 slices of, 4 sides of a cube by making 1 cut into the cake. Connect 2 dots to cut the cake. You should know that this particular cake has a thickness equal to 1/4 the length of the cake slice. This one is simple enough.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Yes, sir. Cut the cake as shown here. The 2 newly exposed surfaces, along with the 2 additional surfaces from the newly cut wedge of cake, give you 4 perfectly square sides of a cube. Once you figure out that the thickness of the cake is the same as the length from any corner of the cake to the first marking, the puzzle is a piece of cake. Now, soccer ball, or just football if it's in the UK, that's for sure. I didn't even have to look at my notes to realize, yeah, this is gonna be called football in the UK. The surface of your standard soccer ball is made up of several black pentagons and white hexagons, just like the ball pictured below. If the ball shown here has 12 black pentagons, how many white hexagons does the ball have? So all I have to do is count the face here. So you see there's 5 that's surrounding this one. So it's a pretty simple one. 20.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
A pentagon touches another pentagon. 3 sides of every side has hexagon touch pentagon. So 60 divided by 3, 20. So if you pay attention to the areas where the black and white shapes are share an edge, the problem is a snap. What's hidden? From what I see in my notes, there's a completely different one in the UK called Around the Towns. And I don't actually have... The playlist I had didn't show up Wi-Fi puzzles, and I don't know if I can really find... Because like the only one is like someone in the US doing Wi-Fi puzzles, so... You stumble across a strange painting. It appears to depict a frog sitting on the rain, but there's more to this picture than meets the eye. Then what other living creature is hidden within this picture? Your answer must be 5 letters long. So let me try to do rotation and try to see if I... No, I can't do it like this. Never mind. Hit the rotate, and apparently you'll see it. And the answer is... The fuck? Is a horse. Yes, we'll see it once we see the solution, but I don't think I'll be able to see that.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay, that's kind of dumb. Okay. Smaller E. Or make it smaller in the UK. I don't know why. I still understand some of the different names I understand. This one I don't understand the different name. The matches set before you are arranged so that they form the letter E. According to your friend, you can make this E small by moving just 1 match. Can you accomplish that? It's like the easiest fucking thing ever. It's like it's the easiest thing ever.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Sorry, lowercase e certainly is smaller. Layton's hat box. Like a third of the way through. Only been 10 minutes, so that's fine. One of the professor's hat boxes has gone missing. Picture below are 4 hat boxes that have been broken down and flattened. When reassembled, three of the boxes are identical in every way, but the fourth hat box differs slightly in its design and belongs to the professor. Can you find it for him? So the logic is, well, they both, there has to be like, I'm stupid. I don't know. B. The answer is B, but I don't know
I think I've
too
got
much
it.
how the logic works for this one.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Good job. We all know how important the professor's top hat is to him. Okay, so there you go. So I'll be lined up next to each other like that. Okay, it makes more sense. The clocks chime. There's a clock tower that rings the time on the hour every hour. However, this clock tower is special then it rings the time out very slowly. Each ringing of the bell takes a full 5 seconds. Now to the problem. When the time is 12 p.m., the bell rings 12 times. How many seconds does it take for you to hear the time? So it's not 60 as you might think. So you gotta erase 5 seconds from it. Tricks you a little bit like that.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Many people's solution think is to multiply 5 seconds by 12 rings of the bell, thus coming up with the answer of 60 seconds. The thing is, you'll know it's 12 o'clock the moment you hear the bell ring out for the 12th time. That means you're only really waiting for the bell to ring 11 times. Yeah, 11 rings times 5 seconds per ring equals 55 seconds. This is how long it takes for you to know the time. Now, if you're some or in the UK, it's different. It's called feuding fishermen. There was once a knight bold and brave. He felled countless opponents and was said to be peerless in the battlefield. However, legend has it that there was one foe that set the knight quaking in his armored boots. The knight feared this monster because of the rumor that surrounded it. It was said that anyone who slew the beast was destined to spill his own blood in the process. Can you guess the identity of this terrifying foe? This one's funny, but it's also dumb. T, you motherfucker. There you go. Mosquito.
I think I've got it. I did it. Yes.
This bloodthirsty beast is none other than the dreaded mosquito. Squish one of these little guys while it's on your arm, you'll have your blood all over before you know it. Truly a fearsome of someone annoying opponent. Okay, now the vanishing tower. Almost there. Almost halfway there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's like counting that wrong or but whatever. Behold the glorious Eiffel Tower, the soaring monument of Paris, the city of light and love. At over 1,000 feet tall, the tower is massive, but there's one way to make the entire structure vanish right before your eyes, by using nothing but 2 coins. How can one accomplish this feat? I already knew the answer to this one as soon as I started reading it.
I think I've got it. I did it. Yes.
I said, if you cover your eyes with the 2 coins, any object will disappear. From your field of vision, that is. The Enigma, or Unbroken Eggs in the UK. Enigma is funnier, because pun. The room shown below is perfectly square and completely empty. 4 normal chicken eggs are placed on the floor of the room. Shortly afterward, a man came in with a giant steel cylinder and rolled it all over the floor. Amazingly, not a single egg was broken in the process. Can you guess where these eggs were placed? The eggs used in this problem are standard size eggs, but may have been larger, but have been made to be larger so you can move them around more easily. And this one's a pretty simple one. All the corners.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
Good thing, as shown here, there are a few places in the room the big steel cylinder just can't reach. If you place the eggs in the corners of the room, even turning the cylinder on its side doesn't allow it to reach into the corners. A river moves up at a pace of 1,000 feet per hour, and upon that river floats this lone gondola. At precisely high noon, a passenger on the gondola drops his black top hat into the water. The gondola turns around to collect the hat exactly 100 feet downstream from it. This particular gondola moves at a speed of 20 feet per minute in still water. How many minutes will it take the gondola to meet up with the top hat from the time the hat hit the water? So if it's still water, that means the hat wouldn't move. So this 100 meters takes 5 minutes, so it's 10 minutes.
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
The hat will be recovered at 12:10. Since both the hat and the gondola move in the same way on the same river, the river flow affects both items the same way, effectively allowing the gondola to travel the same speed as if it were in still water. The gondola travel 100 feet from the hat before turning back to retrieve it. This means the boat travel 200 feet before picking up the fallen hat. Since the boat moves at a speed of 20 feet per minute, the total time needed is 10 minutes. I think I messed up my equations for that. Alright, we're almost done. The lazy student. Teacher was reprimanding a particularly lazy student one day, told him the following. At the very least, you need to study once a day for an entire week before a test. Don't skip on time either. Each time you study, I want you to study for a minimum of 2 hours. The boy had no choice but to follow the teacher's orders, but decided to spend as little time as possible doing so. Assuming the boy followed the teacher's orders exactly, how many hours did he end up studying? This- There, I don't know how that saw it as 8, but whatever.
That should do it.
Simple math.
Critical thinking is the key to
Very clever.
success.
If a boy simply takes the teacher's orders at face value, he'll have to spend 2 hours a day studying for full 7 days, thus studying a total of 14 hours. But if he starts studying just before the date changes and finishes 2 hours later, he can get away with doing a lot less studying. In total, the boy only studies 2 hours every 2 days and 2 hours the last day, so the answer is 8 hours. Cheeky little fucker. Image equation. This one's completely different in the UK. Using the following clues, break the code below and figure out what needs to go in the blank at the bottom of the screen. The handshake, handkerchief, milkshake, cufflink. So think of each of the symbols as first words. So hand, cuff. Bam.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it!
Good job. As you guessed, the answer is handcuff. The key to this puzzle is each option is a compound word that can be broken into 2 parts. So I was just checking something. There we go. Chicks and hens. Draw 3 straight lines between the stakes to divide the chickens into groups. Each group must contain 1 hen and 2 chicks. See? Yep. Bam. And bam. Easy.
I think I've got it. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Nicely done. Now those are some happy chickens. Hang on a second. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why do I have a random UK puzzle in this? I have a random UK puzzle. Okay, we get to try out a UK puzzle at the end of this. Don't know how the fuck that happened, but I just used an action replay code. I guess that's in both versions, even though it's not supposed to. I guess that's why he's glitched out a little bit there. Okay, jersey numbers. You're tasked with spray painting player numbers onto your team's baseball uniform. So you prepare 10 paper stencils, each with a number from 0 to 9. With the stencils cut out, you are now ready to paint player numbers on all 6 jerseys. If each jersey only has room for 2 horizontally shaped or horizontally oriented shapes, with the fewest number of stencils, you need to number the 6 jerseys. And this one is actually a pretty simple one. 1.
There we go. Another puzzle solved.
And a sharp thing is illustrated above. Either the 6 or 9 stencil can be flipped or produce another number. That means you can get the whole job done with just 1 stencil. Volume, yay! I remember this kind of shit. I hated it. A strangely shaped container sits before you. All sides of the shape, save for depth, are of equal length. All 4 points A, B, C, and D are located in the center of their respective sides. Additionally, line AD, line BC, and the depth of the container are all 1 foot. What is the total value of the figure in cubic feet? Don't worry about the thickness of the walls of the vessel. Just 1 cubic meter.
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
Shown above. Good work. As shown above, the odd shape you are given can be reconfigured into a cube with a volume of 1 cubic foot. The Knight's Escape. There. Almost there. Behold the brave knight as he fights his way through a dark and winding maze. With his strength waning, the knight decides that he must exit the maze by following the fewest numbers of doors possible. Find the path that allows the knight to escape from those dark catacombs while opening as few doors as possible. So you just gotta draw around, try to figure out each one, and fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Well, no picker
Now,
rats.
here's my guess. I've let you down, Professor.
Whoopsie. Did actually click on them. Okay. I should fucking do this. Gonna do this one. This one. And this one? So it doesn't show a full map of it like in the answer. I don't think that's it though.
How does this sound?
No. This one, yeah. Let's see. This one. Wait, this one. Go along here.
How does this sound?
Nope. Fucking. No, it wouldn't be that. Fuck. I can't. Okay, hang on. It's this. Okay, it's that. There you go. I almost had it right
How does
before.
this sound?
Jesus.
Professor, I've solved it.
Nicely done. The situation is dicey, but it looks like our brave knight has triumphed again. Lion versus cheetah. Now, for the rest of them, they're all different. Outside of the second to last one we're doing, they're all different in they're all different in the UK than they are here. Just because this one uses yards. A cheetah and a lion square off in a 200-yard race. The first one to run 100 yards, turn around and run back to the starting line wins. Cheetah leaps 3 yards in one jump, whereas the lion only leaps 2 yards with each bound. To make up for his lack of speed, the lion jumps 3 times for every 2 jumps that the cheetah makes. Assume they're basically stay consistent the whole race. Who will win? That's easy enough. The lion.
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
The speed of 2 animals is equal. The speed of 2 animals is equal, but the lion reaches the exact halfway point of the race in 50 jumps. Cheetah's final jump, on the other hand, goes 2 yards over the halfway point. This means that when the cheetah turns around to finish the second leg of the race, they'll have to run 202 yards instead of 100 yards. The cheetah will run a total of 4 yards more than necessary. The strange that may seem the race goes to the lion. Silent is golden. A famous antiques thief breaks into a museum looking for a prized gold medallion. In the vault, there is a case with 5 different items on it. The thief knows that the medallion is carefully hidden inside one of the items. Above the case, there is an inscription on the wall that reads, "Silence is golden. 3 is the magic number." The thief only has time to steal one item from the case. Which one is it? This one. The night piece.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it.
Brilliant. The answer is night because it's the only item to contain 3 silent letters. That thief's on easy street now. There you go. Almost done. Below is the scene of a man ordering a particular item at a fancy restaurant. What in the world is the man trying to order? Try to look at the picture below and take a guess. Hang on. The only thing that makes sense is water. The logic's a little bit off.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
The answer is water. The puzzle shows the letters H through O listed in a row. You can also read this line letters as H2O. Oh. Change the spelling of 2 and you have a 2. H2O, the chemical formula for water. Okay, there you go. Now it makes a little sense. Now, shoebox scramble is actually no. Morning Green is number 26. You have shoebox scramble is number 25. It's weird they removed. They have an extra puzzle in the UK. That's odd. I guess it's nice for me to try out that puzzle, see why they did that. At the edge of town, there's a traditional private school with 10 boys, 10 girls, and a single teacher. The school requires students to show proper respect to the teacher and other students by greeting the teacher and other students with one bow. How many bows could you expect to see on a given morning? Is a big one, but yeah. He is 400.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it.
There are 20 children and one teacher. The teachers and bow to the students. There are 380 bows between students, plus 20 bows to the teacher. A total of 400 bows. All the students in school have to bow, but the teachers doesn't. If you remember that, get the following results. The boys bow to each other 90 times, the girls bow to each other 90 times. The girls bow to the boys, and the boys bow to the girls a total of 200 times. Lastly, the children bow to the teacher 20 times. Nah, bright idea. There's the 26th puzzle here, our last puzzle here, but the second to last puzzle for the UK guys. It's dark in here. Turn the light bulb on by fixing the wires that connect it to the battery. Rearrange the panel so that both wires connect unbroken from the battery to the light bulb. Dun, 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 dun. And bam.
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
Good job. Oh, good. Shroom could use some light. Now let's see. Is the game gonna crash if I do this? Nope. Shoebox scramble. Below are 3 shoe boxes. The letters in the box signify the shoes inside the box. R stands for right shoe and L stands for left shoe. However, some of the careless clerk put the wrong label on each of the 3 boxes. In order to figure out the contents of all 3 boxes, you only need to open one of them. Which one should you open? Yeah. See, they're all wrong. Huh? I don't know. Let's see. Just guess what happens with it.
How does this sound?
Oh, okay. I just got it right away.
I did it! Yes!
That's right. The key here is that each box is mislabeled. For example, if you open the box marked RL and you find 2 right shoes inside, you know that box is actually that box is actually the RR box. And furthermore, the box marked LL cannot contain LL because all boxes are mislabeled. Nor can it already be an open RR box. Therefore, it must be the RL box. Now, the final contents of the box should be obvious. And there we go. All the Wi-Fi puzzles done and dusted. This game's finally finished, so I guess the only thing left to do is hint at what my next Let's Play is going to be. As Los Andes might have to take a slight detour, I don't know. Maybe I won't, maybe I will. I'll have to see by the time I end up doing that. But next Let's Play, completely blind. Just telling you right now, completely blind Let's Play. For a game I've always been interested in playing. And with it getting a love recently, yeah, it's a perfect time for it. So, I'll be seeing you guys then whenever that happens. So, take care.